I'm Drew.
I'm Emma, and we just bought our first home using Haden Young as a realtor. We fell in love with our home because we are in a great location, very fair price, very good to negotiate with, just the finishes and everything, but also we had a great realtor. So life has changed since we moved in. Now, the moving process was very hectic and everything, and we are finally settled and very relaxed, very comfortable. So now we're just finishing up with decorating and everything and making it a home.
My favorite spot and feature in my new home is definitely having a big backyard. It's, with the pool, have some friends over, do some barbecuing. Also, the garage space is very nice. The finishes on the inside are beautiful. Hayden made it a very good experience, and just the way he described everything on how it was when we moved in was exactly how it was. So I couldn't be more happier.
So what surprised us was definitely having to dust, having to clean. There's always something that needs to be cleaned.
Absolutely. I'd say the landscaping as well, having to mow the grass a little bit more extra, keeping up with the garden, the weeds, keeping up with the driveway space and power washing and everything like that. It's a little bit different, but it's definitely was the great move.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So if we can go back to our home search, we most likely would not do anything different at all. It all went perfectly, went very smoothly with Hayden as our realtor, made it a very easy and comfortable process. So what stood out about working with Hayden was his patience, and he would take us to show as many homes as we would like, and this was a long process for us. This took about 6 months to buy a house. And he always kept us informed. He was very attentive to us. He had no pressure to buying into anything. We also saved $45,000 thanks to him on a home.
What stood about working with Hayden was him being very lenient on the move-in process and being super patient, letting us take our time. It took about 6 months for us to find this beautiful home with the help of Hayden, so we couldn't be more grateful. And everything was smooth, and we definitely use him again and recommend him in the future.
So the moment where I felt the most supported during this process was especially the inspection process. He told us what to look for, to take care of now rather than later, and he was very well educated and knowledgeable on this. So Hayden definitely made our process very easy by being well attentive, and he would always give us updates and information, and he gave us a perfect timeline for the process. He pretty much just made it so easy for us, and we couldn't be happier with our first home, thanks to Hayden. Absolutely, I would 100 times recommend Hayden to friends or family.
Yes.
He was just overall great. He is very supportive of us. He was very much a good advocate for us, and I just felt really safe with placing my trust in the home search into Hayden.
Absolutely, best in the business.
So the advice that I would give someone working with Hayden as a first-time home buyer, I know it's very nerve-wracking, but I would just say you can relax and you can trust the process of buying your first home because you are in great hands with Hayden.